I never thought coming to this school like over several years ago that I would be marrying this man.
I don't think I've ever felt this way before, like to know that what God spoke here and what he said is really coming to pass.
It's our first date.
It was April 21st, and Elaine and I had been talking, and
We had known each other for several years. We were really good at being friends, really great at being friends, so we were very comfortable around each other.
we were saying, we're gonna make this happen. We need to be intentional about our relationship, and so we decided to meet at this restaurant called Capers, which has the best food in Kennesaw.
I was late getting there, but Bernard being the patient person that he is, it all worked out.
I was sitting in the car and I was just waiting. I was like, gosh, this is nerve-wracking because we had talked, we had dated a couple of times, but it was something about this time that just meant the world and a new chapter in my life.
We both knew while we were there because we had both already determined that we were going to be on this intentional dating, and just wanting to do what God had for us to do. And I remember him actually meeting me at the door. He had these really nice yellow roses and a box of chocolate.
But I had ran over to Publix to get like these yellow roses. and I don't know why I picked yellow, but they just look good. And I got some chocolate. And I look out the window and she's walking up and she looks amazing. And I'm just saying to myself, like, God, I know what you said. I know that you said that this is my wife, but I gotta know that she's gonna say the same thing when we sit down to this table. She's gonna be committed to moving forward.
And I had prayed before we actually met up that God would show me, like if Bernard was my husband. And when we actually went out, I wanted him to confirm that. Even there, I wanted us both to be on the same page. And I didn't want to be confused about that.
So I'm nervous, I'm sweating, I'm trying not to make it seem like it, and I'm just like, hey, and I'm hugging her, and we get our table, and we sit down, and we begin this conversation of why God brought us together, and it was amazing.
The proposal of a lifetime.
I remember we were sitting at her family's house in Alabama at a 4th of July picnic, and I'm sitting on the couch talking to people and family, and they're coming in, but I'm looking kind of busy because I'm sitting there planning and getting these little text invitations and everything together so that this could go off flawlessly. And
I tried to figure out when Bernard was going to propose. I knew it was coming, I just didn't know when.
Elaine and I had always talked about Agatha's Mystery Theater Dinner, and how she always wanted to go because we're in the arts, we love the arts, and I was like, man, I kept thinking to myself, this would be a great place to do this proposal and just surprise her, somewhere she always wanted to go, and then they hit her with the question.
It was a beautiful, beautiful proposal. It was very, very thought out.
And I told her we was gonna try to go to the Sundial.
And he had told me that we were gonna go there just to celebrate our anniversary. And we went to church. So after church, we left there, and we were headed downtown. So I thought.
And I had stopped at Dollar Store to get this little blindfold because I wanted her to put this blindfold on. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, and I felt like if I gave her the blindfold, she might catch on. But she was so willing to put it on. I was like, babe, can you put this blindfold on for me? I'm gonna take you to a place you've never been in.
And so I put it on, and in my heart, I just knew something was about to happen. I just didn't know what.
Pull up to the parking lot, and I'm trying to text and do it quietly and answer questions that were on our way. And do they have a song together? And one of my coworkers, Chrissy, she is getting the yellow roses for me. So we're just trying to make all this happen all while I'm trying to get there. Don't text and drive nobody, right? And so we get there, and I have to pay for parking. So I actually had to leave her standing at the meter with a blindfold on.
And I was like, you gonna leave me out here in the middle of nowhere? And he's like, just stand right there, be quiet, you're good.
And so we finally I paid for parking, walk her up to the building, and we walk in, and they have the lights off, and they cue the music and she comes in. And what I love about this place is, I guess the manager had set everyone that we knew on the left side and all the other guests on the right side, which worked out perfectly because when they took her blindfold off, she turned to the right side and saw those people, and it was like...
And so I didn't notice anybody in the room. I'm like looking around and I'm like, I don't really know you all. And then I finally noticed two of my friends. And I knew by that time, like, something was about to happen.
She saw family, friends, all of us. And by then I got on my knee and I popped the question.
It was so special. Like, I literally just started crying.
When I saw the tears in her eyes and just thinking about all that had gone on and everything that, you know, we had been through in our life and years and years of things. And it was like this moment had arrived, especially for her and myself. You know, I never thought that I would be getting married. I used to ask God, would it ever happen? Could I be married? Could I be a husband? Soon to be a father? All of these things. And at that moment, it was like God was saying yes. And she said yes hilariously. She was like, yes, which cracked me up, but it was good. She said yes, and we were able to have a good time, eat with friends, and laugh and celebrate at that moment that the engagement happened. And from there, it's been a ride. It's been a ride, a fun and exciting ride to be able to do this with her. She's amazing.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity, as I say, to even just be his wife. I just can't wait for that day, just to be able to see him standing at the altar waiting for me, because this is something that I won't say that I could never see it possible. I always believed God had someone for me, but it's just a beautiful thing to know.
I've watched a lot of videos of men standing there waiting for their bride to come down the aisle and the emotions that take over. And I'm like, I'm just gonna be a ball of tears because I know that I never thought I would see that day and didn't know who it was gonna be and if I could find someone that would love me for me. But what I love about Elaine is she is just amazing. She sees me for me and she calls out the best in me.
It's a beautiful thing to know that God can actually call someone to be your husband or your wife. And I know that God assigned Bernard to me. And it is truly an honor to be his wife.
This is a mission and a purpose that God has for us. And our marriage, our ministry is going to bless so many people. And to have somebody to stand behind you for that and to love you and someone you can tell everything to, it's just a great feeling.